Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello and welcome to episode 180 of Business Behind the Scene. Today we're talking about one of the topics that is very, very, very big out there for business owners, me included. I'm an ex-survivor of this very important problem that we have, which is control freakness. Did you hear me? Control freakness is something that is like, we have such a fear of delegating that we'd rather working 24/7, do everything because we know that if we do it, it's right. But that way, we're never gonna be free. If we keep assuming and thinking that there is nobody in the world that can take over the task and help us in our business, then we are right. Because our business is a 3D printout of our thoughts. So we really need to work on that fear. And I get it, it's a genuine fear. And I used to have it too. And it's terrifying and it makes you feel like completely frozen because it's like, what if they do it wrong? So let's answer those questions. I very much love slowing down my brain. So my brain is like, but what if this happened? And what if that happened? What if? I just slow it down and I just ask myself the question. What if it does? What if it doesn't work out? Okay, then what? I will go back to doing it all myself. Okay. What if it doesn't work out? Well, I'll find someone else to do it. Okay. What is the worst thing that can happen if it doesn't work out? Well, I'll waste a little bit of time, but we're taking a risk, right? Delegating is taking a risk, but non-delegating is also taking a risk. I know that this is like, wait, what? Because when we don't delegate, we're taking the risk that we're going to spend another month, another day, another year doing everything on our own, which means we cannot scale the business. We cannot grow the business if we keep doing everything. So we're taking the risk by doing it all that the business is going to get to a bottleneck and you are going to become the bottleneck. So we're taking risks all the time anyway. Making a decision is taking a risk, actually taking the bigger risk. Because when you do take a calculated risk in your business, like hiring a virtual assistant, you're taking a step forward. When we're not taking any decisions and we just keep poddling along with the business and just pretending that nothing is changing and just keeping all the things the same way, we're taking the biggest risk because we are not choosing growth. We're just choosing to stay blindfolded and just like, I don't know what's happening, but doesn't matter. Let's just keep going like that, which is not healthy for your business. So you're taking a risk anyway. We have decided that, right? So which risk do you rather take? Do you rather take a risk that is calculated and is going to potentially double or triple your business? Or do you want to pretend that you're not making a decision, but you're actually risking to stay the way you are with the same pain, actually bigger, and nothing changes, right? Which one? I'd rather take the risk that something can actually double than change nothing and hoping for things to change, right? So when people come to me, and I get it because I also had that, but when now people come to me and say, Francesca, I'm afraid of delegating. It's just faster if I do it, or it's better if I just do it all, and I don't think I can ever find someone that is as good as me, and all of those things. I just question it. I'm like, but wait a minute. You're taking the biggest risk by not actually moving forward. If you wait until everything is perfect for you to delegate something, you're never going to delegate it. If you're waiting to create procedures and systems before you hire someone, you're never going to do it. Because the reason why you don't have system and procedures is because you don't have time. And until you hire someone and they're with you for 2 or 3 months, you're not going to have time. So nothing is going to change, right? And if you do have time, I don't wish you that, because that means the business has slowed down. And that's not a good thing for you, right? Because then definitely you can afford a virtual assistant. So you have to really look into this fear, because I love it. I was listening today to a book and they were saying fear is literally our imagination, right? We're imagining that something horrible is going to happen. But faith is the opposite of fear, and we're imagining that something positive is going to happen. So if we are making it up anyway, if we're imagining anyway, I'd rather imagine the positive than imagine the worst case scenario, a disaster. And if I am imagining disaster, I want to talk it out. I'm like, wait a minute, because my brain will try to always protect me that much that it would not go into details. It would just keep these catastrophic ideas of like, I'm gonna be ruined, right? I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, everything's gonna be the end of it, I'm gonna go bankrupt. Like my brain goes like into such a dramatic, but that's because we don't slow it down. And we don't go like, but wait a minute, am I really gonna go bankrupt if I make this one decision? Really? No. Worst case scenario, right? This happened. Okay, well then that's not that bad. Usually, the worst case scenario is never even half as bad as what we thought about or how our brain was offering. So just be aware that the fear of delegating is just our brain making up a story that delegating is harder than doing it, which is definitely not true. So I was talking to someone today, or going, okay, well, maybe a good way for you to stop being afraid of delegation is to really understand that right now you're working right full time on your business and you're doing things that you should never do. And if you don't know which one of the tasks that you should never do, you should download my CEO checklist where I'll show you exactly what are the tasks that you shouldn't be doing because you are too expensive for the business. And then once you work that out, then you'll be like, okay, I just need to start to really move and delegate. I need to start to take that step because now that you know exactly what to delegate, the only thing that's stopping you is that fear, that brain saying that, but what if? So talk it out, think about it, and realize that you should be afraid of not delegating. You should be afraid of not having someone to pass things on. Because if we are afraid of not delegating, we're going to take a step forward to be able to start to go, I'm going to take a risk, but this is going to give me a ticket to freedom. Delegating is a ticket to freedom. Non-delegating is a ticket to jail. Do you prefer to be in freedom in paradise or do you prefer to be in jail? Right? I want to be like on holiday. I want to enjoy time with my family. I want to create the lifestyle that I created this business for. Right? I want to live that lifestyle. Because there was also someone that was saying like, I created a lifestyle, but my family is enjoying it. I'm not joining them. I'll keep working. That is not healthy, and that's not what you wanted. This is not what your family wants for you. So we need to go back to basics of going, why am I so afraid of delegating? What is stopping me? Can I start with like 20 hours a week? Right? I don't recommend less. We do have a package for 10 hours, but I don't recommend it unless you're a real startup and you're making less than $2,000 a month. If you're making anything more, you have a part-time or you need a part-time or a full-time VA for sure. And then if you're asking yourself, I don't know what to delegate, don't kid yourself. Of course you do know. What are the 1,000 tasks that you're doing every day that you know you should not be doing? What are the tasks that you are thinking that you're good at? And this is why a very good thing. At the beginning, I thought I was very good at Canva. If you tell my VAs now, they're going to be like, what? You good at Canva? No way, right? Why? Because at the beginning, I was spending maybe 5 to 10 hours in Canva trying to do some things and create some things. And I got goodish, enoughish to be able to do something, right? Then I got a virtual assistant and I had to teach her how to use Canva because she didn't know. And so then I'm here, me teaching Canva, right? And then the virtual assistants had to spend maybe 20 hours a week in Canva every week for years. So obviously that virtual assistant now, she's like an expert in Canva. She knows how to click here, click there, change this, do that. If you give me Canva now that I haven't used it for 7 years, literally, I've not opened the app for at least a year and a half, and I have not created a file in there for years. So then if you get to me now, I would definitely not be the expert at it, right? So I am now in a position that every platform that I have to ask my VAs how to do this. What do you do here? I don't know this, I don't know that, right? But at the beginning, I was the expert. But if you think about that, are you really the expert? Was I really the expert in Canva? If you ask my VAs, they're definitely going to tell you no. No, I'm not the expert. I had to learn the basics to be able to survive, but it was also taking me way longer. My VAs have got more time to focus on that. They've got more time to become good at that. And so they're going to be able to create a better product with less time than what I would ever do. Right. So rephrase it. You're not really the best at that. Is that until now you're the one that uses the most in your business because you're the only person or you are not as much. So remember that. Delegating is not scary. What should be scary is not delegating. Have a fabulous week. By the way, if you haven't checked out my conference, it's coming up in March. Get your tickets. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We have about 20, 30 tickets left, and then we are sold out. So don't miss out. At the conference, we're going to tell you all the tasks, all the strategies on how to leverage on a virtual assistant. We're going to teach you AI. We're going to teach you marketing, like real marketing. We're going to teach you what systems and procedures you should use to your business. Literally a 360 degrees business in your pocket. It's going to be on the 21st and 22nd of March, 2024 in Brisbane, face to face, 100 people, 100 business owners. You need to be there. Tickets are at the moment available. So if you're interested, go into my social medias and you'll see it because I'm talking about it everywhere. And I look forward to see you there to level up your business at the Level Up conference. Last year, it was incredible. And this year, next level, because I always level up. So you can too. I'll show you the link is in the description. So get your ticket now and bring a friend. You're going to love to come with your friend. See you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing podcast. Now, if you enjoyed this, you're definitely going to love my Facebook group where I've got over 11,000 people in it and they're all business owners successful like you. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge, and in there I do classes every week and I get to interview my clients and I get to teach you all the things that I've done to get my business to 100K plus a month. So I look forward to have you in there. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge Facebook group in Facebook. I look forward to see you there. Ciao.